Greetings, true believers. Welcome to the stream. Listening to a little bit of Electric Wizard today. I needed something that was suitably, I don't know, apocalyptic, disgusting, horrific. I figured maybe some Slayer. I also considered this one weird Japanese prog band that I like that sounds like pretty much the world is ending. But yeah, I went with some doom metal, because frankly, we're all doomed today, chat. Welcome to the stream, once again. Claw Wizard. That's right. Nuclear warheads ready to strike. This world is so fucked. Let's end it tonight. So, yesterday, and indeed for quite a while now, I've not really done like a zoo sadism kind of stream in quite some time, because I really haven't needed to. There's not really that much news in the world of zoophiles. I mean, they're there, they're out there. It's kind of like Bill Burr says in his stand-up act, like, you know, I'm getting sick of pedophiles. They're everywhere. I get it. I know. I don't need to be reminded that they're everywhere. And it's the same thing with this. So, haven't had really much to say about this whole community of people, but people seem to always want me to talk about them, and I mean, I don't know if you just need me to alert you that they're still out there. They're on the loose, and they've not been caught yet. But, a returning supervillain from our past catalog, the Rat Boy genius himself, seems to have gotten himself into a little bit of an issue lately, and I thought we would take a look at what's going on. If you don't remember, Toggle, as he's known, Toggle is the co-host of the Zooier Than Thou podcast, which I've talked about in the past. I've even encountered this idiot on Twitter before. Now, you know, I'm not out here trying to get people to swarm this guy with negative comments or anything like that. But you know, when you advocate very smugly for having sex with animals, I don't know, all I can really say is don't go harass him, and frankly, it's not my fault that the chat seems to want to. I'm not to be held responsible for the chat being incensed at the very things that he puts out there of his own volition, but you know, I'm not about to say this isn't a bully stream, because this is a guy who should probably be behind bars. But I am going to say, you know, as usual, let's just keep hands and feet within the safari, within the sicko mobile. We don't need to get involved. The best revenge is living well, as they say. But yeah, some news came out recently with Toggle, and some people seem to be confused because Toad McKinley did his videos recently about the Zooier Than Thou podcast, zoos as a group in general, but mainly Douglas Spink, the one who the other co-host of the podcast who died of colon cancer. Asked to spit. And people seem to be mistaken. They think that we're talking about him today, but no, it's the rat boy. It's the rat fucker. Not the dead fucker. Let me share with you though. Every time. Oh, actually, I don't think I can share this. God damn it. Streamlabs doesn't want to share my Douglas Spink meme that I made of him tying him tying babies to himself. Because that's basically what he did when the cops tried to arrest him. He tied a bunch of rats to himself or something, and he was like, if you shoot me, these rats get it! It was some weird shit. And basically I don't know, it just reminded me of that classic meme of, let's see if I can, yeah. The classic. You can't shoot me! You can't tase me. You can't gas me. You can't even knock me down. Not without something very fragile and very precious going squish. I think that's from like a Punisher comic or something. I don't know. But every time I think of Douglas Spink, I think about this meme. But yeah, that's not who we're talking about today. Douglas Spink again is the dead one, the dead co-host of this podcast. We're talking about the other guy who is very much still alive and seems to have gotten himself into a bit of trouble recently. Let me take a look at chat real quick. How you guys doing? Potato knishes. Baby Shield, yeah. Someone says they can't believe I'm covering him. I mean, I've covered these people before. This isn't new for me, but I can't believe I went back to it as well, honestly. But, you know, that's what Basil Hayden's is here for. I bought some weird bourbon whiskey. Looks pretty good. New kind. Who knows if this will wind up with me projectile vomiting everywhere, but, you know, that's part of the fun, really. So, we will end listening to some Electric Wizard, once again, mentioned that before. The first song we heard was Funeralopolis. And I actually wanted to start the stream with the song Venum Sabathi because it starts like this.
When you get into one of these groups, there's only a couple ways you can get out. One is death, the other is mental institutions.
One is death, the other is mental institutions. Welcome to the furry community, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, that first song is called Funeralopolis, and the second song was Weird Tales 1. Electric Frost 2, Golgotha, I don't know, it's a weird, it's doom metal, it has weird names. Altar of Melectas, I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna get started here. And big thanks to Archive the Wolf for putting together this document that I'll be looking at. From what I understand, they compiled it from info from, well, let's just take a look here, actually. Let's get this underway. The Great Unmaskening of Toggle the Rat. Credit goes to the Kiwi Farms members behind Toggle's thread. Toad McKinley, Expose the FV. I've never heard of that. And Chorust. I don't know what those last two are, but credit to you guys, I guess. And yeah, credit to Archive the Wolf as well for putting together this doc for me. But yeah, overview of Toggle. We got the Midwest Fur Fest fuck up. We got the Search, It Gets Worse. Zoos are fucking stupid. Where we go from here. So yeah, let's get into this here. The overview of Toggle, host of the Zooier Than Thou podcast. Again, if you haven't seen my coverage of this in the past, I strongly recommend the Toad McKinley videos. My streams looking at their podcast is essentially like just me drunkenly raving at the screen and shouting and being incensed generally. But his are much more, you know, put together and researched, to say the least. So yeah, absolutely go check out the Toad McKinley videos. I think he's got 3 of them now. But yeah, Toggle is the co-host of this podcast advocating zoophilia. He created the podcast with violent animal abuser and zoo sadism enabler Douglas Spink. Press S to spit on his grave. And once again, he's dead. He's the one who died of ass cancer, and I think he was dead by the time I found the podcast the first time. Like, he was already dead, so this isn't really news. But people seem to be confused. People in the Discord have been like, "Oh, we're talking about that guy who died." No, this is the co-host of the guy who died. Thankfully, the guy who died is dead. So there's not much more to say about him. But overall, Toggle is a smug, insufferable asshole who brags about abusing his dog on social media because he feels immune behind his Toggle persona. That's really one of the biggest things with Toggle that you might pick up on if you saw my for one thing, the first stream that I did talking about Toggle, I remember that because I actually don't remember if I've done multiple streams now, but I know it was at least one, and I remember that stream because he was like goading me and some of my people on Twitter about like, haha, yes, I practice zoophilia and there's nothing you can do about it, haha, like a fucking internet troll. Like some guy on 4chan who's like, yeah, I watch My Little Pony and use a MacBook and there's nothing you can do to stop me, XD. So imagine that, but with animal abuse. As you can imagine, pretty annoying. And I had to do the stream about it. Recommend your previous streams on Zooier Than Thou and Toad McKinley's The Zoo Files video series for further information on Toggle, Doug, and the show they run. Yeah, once again, if you haven't seen it yet, when you're done here, check out the Toad McKinley videos. Once again, but now this is all just some background. This is all just some stuff that we already know. This is getting us up to speed. This is the previously on DeadwingDork at the beginning of the episode. So the new information starts here. The Midwest Fur Fest fuck up, which is the name of my 5-finger death punch. You know what? I'm not even gonna make the cover band joke. It's fine. The Midwest Fur Fest fuck up. That's a good name for a band if you can figure out how to say it on command. Toggle attended Midwest Fur Fest 2019 and posted several pictures to his Twitter at One Big Grumpy Rat. He covered his face, but the shirt, hoodie, and glasses he was wearing were visible. And if we want to take a look at the screenshot, let me just take a look at this here. Back up, open link. There you go. Oh, we're on Google here. Hang on. This is so yeah, this is him. Was cool to meet Nixu this weekend. And yeah, this is your boys. I guess this is one guy who likes to fuck rabbits, and this is one guy who likes to fuck mice and rats. So that's very cool. Let's move along from that. The person who currently has the username at Nixu looks to be a different person, not related to the guy in this pic. No bully. I mean, obviously no bully. It goes without saying. We aren't out here to you know, go harass people. We're just here to watch the madness unfold. Truly, but I do find it strange to think that this person might have the same very specific username but not be the same guy. I don't know, but obviously, yeah, no bully. He also mentioned he was attending the Rodent Fursona room party. In the picture attached to this tweet, he failed to completely cover up his facial hair, and we see that in this picture. I'm just making sure that the URL for this fucking doc doesn't. I think it's like request access only or whatever, so it's probably fine. But just to be safe, I don't want a bunch of chuckle babies coming along and making life difficult for us. But yeah, this is once again, it ain't over yet. If you want to cuddle a rat after the rodent meetup tonight, hit me up at MFF 2019. And yeah, he's got some facial hair. He's got the So this is all going to the effort of confirming who the hell this guy is. That's why we're concerned about facial hair and jacket and things like that. And the fact that this guy went to this specific con is a bit of an indicator to a lot of people that you know, well, if he's at this con, admittedly, if Toggle here is at this con, this MFFF or whatever, Midwest Fuckfest, then that means that whoever Toggle actually is, his real name had to have also attended the con. So it comes down to like cross-referencing who this might be. The Spurglords over on Kiwi Farms seem to have done it. This is the same kind of tism that led to people finding the "He Will Not Divide Us" flag when it was just like in a fucking desert somewhere. So you can't really fight internetism. But let me see. Other attendees of the room party took pics. One of them shared a picture of a man sporting the same shirt, hoodie, and glasses, and similar facial hair that Toggle had in his pictures at MFF. This is from Finkrat. Finkrat and Ditman Rat are not Toggle. There isn't evidence they knew who Toggle really was, because for all his bravado, Toggle is a coward who uses other pseudonyms to hide the animal abuser side of himself when in public. No bully, Fink, and Ditman. So this is, again, this is Finkrat, and if we open the link there, this is who we're being told this is. This is who Toggle apparently is this man here. That was the working theory. And yeah, I mean, just take a look. Kind of looks like a male version of my ex, actually. That's alarming. But that's, you know, that's him. And yeah, so the people that posted this this tweet, I guess they had no idea who he was. They were just random good furries who happened to be in the same degenerate fucking fur pile that he was in. So yeah, nothing to concern yourself with there, I'm sure. But the search. In September 2020, Toggle posted 2 avatars designed after his IRL appearance. They were eerily similar to the man from the MFF 2019 room party photo. Let me see. Open link. Toggle avatar 1 full image. Aw, don't you be ruining Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 here. Come on, that's just not hometown Pittsburgh, huh? Very interesting. Very interesting. So, we then continue with, this is, what is this? He only makes gross chewing sounds in this vid. What the hell is this? This is like a 3D... This is like a 3D Bitmoji kind of thing, where he just like makes apparently gross chewing noises in this video. And he calls it an important announcement. I don't know, personally I wouldn't really say this avatar thing looks a whole lot like him, but... You know, I guess if he wants to make himself look a little bit less like the bloated corpse of the singer from Smash Mouth, it's understandable that his avatar might not look the same, necessarily. You know, we're not all out here like the characters from Ready Player One, making ourselves look exactly like our real picture or whatever. So, let me see here. This is where it starts to get interesting. People began reaching out to the Midwest Fur Fest 2019 Rodent Room Party attendees. I can't believe these are words that I'm saying. To ask if they recognize Toggle. The attendees didn't recognize the name Toggle or his voice, presumably because he uses a voice changer. Another one of the very annoying things about Toggle is he talks like this. Imagine some guy talking about how he loves to fuck dogs, and he's got a voice that sounds like this. Man, wouldn't that piss you off too? Huh. But they did say the man in the picture was Buck Riley, lead singer of the band Exit Mouse. And, well, one of these Twitters is locked now. The one that a lot of this info came from, but I think there's been some screen caps and things, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. But yes, Toggle, apparently, according to these people, comparison of Toggle, Suspect, and Buck Riley. I guess this Buck Riley guy, he's known. This dude here, he's known as the frontman or whatever of some furry band called Exit Mouse. And yeah, I would say this is 100% the same guy. Same glasses, same hair, at 100% the same guy. So, if you're following along, essentially, the people who confirmed that this picture was Toggle, people later found that this picture is actually this guy who's from some, like, furry band called, Exit Mouse. And Exit the Zoophile, today's Buck Riley. He gets high on dogs. The energy he drains gets right on through the podcast he co-hosts. I don't know. But yeah. That's your boy. And before we get too far into this, we got a lot more tweets and things to look at here. Before we get too far into this, I would like to now share with you. Oh dear. Show me that. There you go. Okay. I'd like to now share with you Exit Mouse. On, well, I was gonna start with the Bandcamp, but actually let's start with the YouTube. Because, I feel like, oh yes, I feel like this is what we've been waiting for. This is, take a look here. This is Spare Hearts Exit Mouse Tiny Desk Contest. And this is some kind of, like, music video thing, evidently featuring Toggle. So let's listen. And, you know, we'll critique it. We're going to be critiquing the music here. Get that volume jacked up there.
B.
Hey.
Keep going. I can't tell. It's REC, so.
Someone in chat says, Exit Mouse, more like Enters Mouse. Aw, chat member, how dare you. That's
Okay.
illegal. Okay, I already hate this. This is, not good. I don't need to hear his mouth noises. I do not need to hear Toggle from the Zoophile podcast, doing mouth ASMR noises. Please stop. Never do this again. I'll never do this again. This is the whole song. Wow. So this is the kind of music listened to by people that put their dicks in animals. Let's just, you know, recontextualize what we're hearing here. This is animal dickin' music. This is like putting on some Barry White for you and your woman, but instead it's this guy, and instead of a woman, it's a snake. Oh wait, that's an episode of Simpsons. Never mind. This is, what's the term? Borderline experimental? Finally he decides to play the bass. Good.
Spare change, spare parts, old hands, warm heart. Spare change, spare hearts.
I got no spare hearts for you, buddy. Not after what you've done.
Spare change, spare parts, old hands, warm heart. Spare change, spare hearts.
So this is the other bare naked lady that they had to kick out of the band, I understand.
Spare change, spare parts, old hands, warm heart. Spare change, spare hearts.
You know, I'll give him this. He's not the worst singer. I mean, I was expecting worse given how the song fucking started with that awful noise, which is now just the background of the song. So I mean, overall, it's still pretty bad. Even if I'm removing it from this guy fucks animals, it's still pretty bad. I mean, singing's not so terrible, but the song in general is unlistenable.
spare change, spare parts, old hands, warm heart. Spare change, spare hearts. You pant like a dog in the wounded sun, and your breath's fogging up the air. Your coat turns from russet to gray.
And of course, all his music is about fucking animals. No pun intended. You know, it would... I know it's a furry band, apparently, but it's like... If you made songs about, like, Lord of the Rings or some shit, at least then it wouldn't be like, oh, obviously. You know, you'd hear this and you'd be like, oh, he's singing about, like, elves and dwarves and shit. I had no idea he put his dick down a mouse's throat. But, you know, you make your whole fucking band about, like, dog coats and breath and whatnot. Yeah, nobody's really that surprised.
Bit by bit, you chant at the moon like your song is done, and you're trying to make amends. Your furrowed palms on display. I know you're afraid of making a big mistake, but you're just what I need.
Can we acknowledge the lyrics here? Can we maybe acknowledge the lyrics here? I feel like these lyrics need some acknowledgement. I know you're afraid of making a big mistake, but you're just what I need. Spare me the fear, we're all that we have right here. Our bad is good for me. Our bad is good for me. Listen, I know that fucking my dog is bad, but our bad is good for me, okay? I don't care about Fido. I'm here about me! This sacred taboo we break, our lust for loving's sake. So if you didn't already guess that this was... If you didn't already guess that this was some guy with some weird fucking, some weird shit to his name, that should probably prove it. I think we're good on listening to more of that song. But yeah, this is the band, and, I mean, here they are. Exit Mouse. They've got 3-something thousand subs. They've got, like, live performances, official lyric video. This video has 137,000 views. What the fuck? Is good for me. I'm glad you put it in a lyrics video for us, just so we could really have a big think about those lyrics. Real interesting lyrics right there. I don't know. What could they possibly mean? Our bad is good for me. That's just such a deep lyric. And really, I don't know. What bad are you talking about there? Toggle, Mick, totally not Toggle. So, on the subject of Exit Mouse, we're going to continue briefly and take a look at... I think we're done listening to the music, but this is Exit Mouse on Bandcamp. And if you see the sidebar here, Exit Mouse is an animal rock band based in Memphis, Tennessee. We fuse elements of alternative rock, jazz, and hip-hop into anxious energy with autist eccentricity and feral nerve. I hate the way they describe themselves, because they're right. They're not wrong. Also, they have an album or a release here called Punching Nazis. So just a brief reminder that Toggle is, of course, also a giant SJW leftist kind of guy who believes that, you know, he says that he loves animals, but he seems to hate the entire right wing. I don't know. He's one of these people that believes that anybody who's, you know, a little bit right-wing of him is like a Nazi goose stepper. And, obviously I don't have to tell you that it's fucking hilarious for somebody who dicks animals to be, like, this much of a moral grandstander. But yeah, once again, you know, Spare Hearts, produced by Cairo and Buck Riley. It's all from Buck Riley. I love how the keys here are from Reshi. Reshiram! And yeah, so that's them. Exit Mouse, Spare Hearts. And if you are just joining us, this is basically the virtually confirmed to be Toggle's band. This is virtually confirmed to be the secret IRL identity. We found Peter Parker, everybody, and he fucks animals. The secret identity of the rat boy genius himself from the Zooier Than Thou podcast. So we're gonna continue with the document here. Once again, shout outs to Archive the Wolf for putting this together. And yeah, what we continue. People began reaching out, and the attendees of the Midwest Fur Fest thing said that they didn't recognize the name Toggle or his voice, but they said that the man in the picture, which is up here, which is basically confirmed once again to be Toggle, is Buck Riley, lead singer of the band Exit Mouse. And we've got a couple of links here. Comparison of Toggle, Suspect, and Buck Riley. What do we have here? Oh yeah, this is the same thing we saw already. So this is the guy that people think is Toggle, and this is the guy from Exit Mouse. Very similar appearance there. Let's see. Both Buck and Toggle, oh, this is one that's going to annoy some people in chat. I'm sorry, chat. Both Buck and Toggle are interested in Earthbound. Exit Mouse is an item in the game, and Toggle has Earthbound merch and several Earthbound-related tweets. Oh, you mean like the Mr. Saturn in the background of the Exit Mouse video we were watching, huh? Interesting. And I guess we'll take a look at these tweets here. As a rule, I was hoping to have most of these archived, because who knows when Big Grumpy Rat here is gonna decide to delete fucking everything. But let me just items, and these are like fake passport and shit from Earthbound. I don't know, these are like fan things from Earthbound. I really don't know much about Earthbound myself. I'm a fan of the Saturn Valley song, and that's pretty much the extent of my knowledge. But it continues. If we open this one here, let me see. Oh, this one contains potentially sensitive content. Can I show this? Oh, now what's sensitive about this, honestly? This is such a nice picture. Such a nice picture that we love, knowing all we know about Toggle. This is such a nice picture, seeing his dog here and the Mr. Saturn. Do you think he wants to fuck the Mr. Saturn, too? Do you think he also wants to fuck the Mr. Saturn? I don't know. That's up to you. That's up to you, true believers, to decide that one. What's this one? We got another, and this is just like, I don't know why this one is marked as potentially sensitive media, but this is just him posting like a gif of like Gygus attacking Ness or whatever. I mean, we talk a lot about the species barrier, more specifically about how it's illegitimate horseshit used to justify atrocities committed against non-human people of this planet. Yeah, that's, for any of you who aren't familiar, you know, it's important to remember that, one of the big talking points for the Zoo Files is, oh no, we just stand up for their rights to be fucked by us and not give consent. We just stand for their rights. That's all it's about, really. We just are sick of you fucking human scumbags acting like it's wrong to have sex with your animal or whatever. Like, that's all we stand for, honestly. So yeah, big Earthbound fan. Sorry to my Earthbound friends in chat. I know there's probably a few of you. No slight to Earthbound, honestly. But there you have it. Both Buck and Toggle made avatars in Hero Forge with friends around the same time. And, we'll take a look here. Oh, what is this? Oh, God. Oh, it's this fucking thing. Okay. So my friends and I, this is from the account that is Toggle. My friends and I have been playing around all day, making characters for our friends in Hero Forge, and we've started figuring out the posing mechanic. And I realized that cocky and confused facial expressions cancel out, which means I can make the fact I want to make. What? You can't. Can you, like, at least learn to spell? Also, we've got Wimixon trending over here. This is why humanity is doomed. Because you just jump on Twitter to make fun of a fucking zoophile, and you've got some fucking retards tweeting about Wimixon. Unfucking believable. But yeah, a bunch of my friends have been playing with the beta color tools. Insert beta joke here. In @HeroForge Minis, and I designed our whole band. #animal music. Think I might have to get these as figurines when the color tools. So again, this is the same program that they're using here. And it's just additional evidence to prove that this guy is the dude from Exit Mouse, this furry band. They seem to be interested in the same, like, character creator or whatever this is. Oh, by the way, important thing, chat. Important thing to remember. Black Lives Matter. Don't forget that. Black Lives Matter. Toggle wants you to know that Black Lives Matter. Which, you know, you might want to take that out of your name. I think you're helping. I don't think you're helping. Let's just put it that way. I don't think you're helping by putting that in your name. I think there's a lot of people out there who would really not so much appreciate your support. But let's continue. Both Buck and Toggle use the mouse emoticon thingy in their Twitter names. I mean, I'm sure they're both mouse-themed furries. Toggle posted a picture of a mouse-themed face mask. Buck posted a picture of himself in the same mouse-themed face mask less than a month later. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. So this is a post from Toggle. We got this little mask here. And then if we just real quick, if we decide to take a look over at this one. Interesting. I don't know, chat. That's... You know, over and above all of the other similarities between the lead singer of Exit Mouse and this confirmed zoophile who loves fucking animals. And by the way, doesn't this just prove everything I said in those streams all those months ago or a year ago or however long it's been? I remember very well, very clearly, I remember saying these people claim that they're like proud zoophiles, but of course they hide their actual identities. Even from this band, this guy doesn't seem to want people to know. If he was really proud, this wouldn't have to be two separate people on two separate accounts. Oh, wait, okay, the mouse emoticon thing. I thought that what that meant was, like the mouse emoji. But no, it means this thing, this little exit, and then the mouse thing up here. And then if we look at Toggle here, it uses the same thing. Again, this is just 100% proof. These are the same people. The guy who leads this band, this Exit Mouse band, is the same guy as the one who runs the dog-fucking podcast. And of course, because he's not truly a proud zoophile, as he likes to claim, he needs to separate those identities. If he was really proud of what he does, then he wouldn't need to pretend that he's another guy or whatever. He would, he'd just proudly be out there in his band being like, oh yeah, I fuck animals. buy our next album. So, there you go. Once again, proof that this is Toggle. Both Buck and Toggle have moles in the exact place on their faces and necks. I'm not even going to show... you know, fine. I guess I will show this one. Okay, so this is from... Right. This is from this person, Corust, or Core, or whatever. Apparently they follow me. Okay. Comparing pictures, this lead to confirmation that Buck Daniel Riley is the zoophile Toggle the Rat. Below are mole comparisons between confirmed pictures of Buck, either taken by his husband, or the Smooch This Pooch Twitter, and known pictures of Toggle. So again, I mean, this is a picture from Toggle. This is one he posted. We saw this earlier with the big fake mask thing. And then this is him with the mask again, out in public. Got the same moles, same neck markings and everything. This is like when they try to prove that a celebrity nude is like real. This is the same, like all the red circles and comparisons to random shit on people's faces. But I mean, I don't know. This seems like a bit of a stretch. I can't even. There's a bit of a discoloration there, I guess. But I mean, it's fine. We don't even need this post. I almost didn't even show this because it's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't need to keep proving it. This is the same guy. Oh shit. Oh, hang on. Oh boy. Oh jeez. Oh boy. There you go. So yeah, this is the same guy. But like, you can't argue that anymore. I just hope that he decides to come out and admit it at some point, because that would at least make, you know, my job easier. Buck's husband, let's continue here. Buck's husband posted pictures of a stray dog they were caring for on February 18th, 2020. Toggle talked about caring for a stray dog with his husband on February 21st, 2020. So again, Buck Riley, the singer of this band, his husband, said, like 3 days before Toggle mentioned something about caring for a stray dog, Buck Riley's husband said it. So this is really just more proof, once again. But I mean, you know, let's take a look. The Facebook post about the stray dog. Let's see here. Edit. He is adopted and found his forever home. This is the dog that was abandoned. We cannot afford it, and animal control has refused to come out. Yeah, I'm sure they stopped coming out to your place after a certain period. They're just like, man, that we can only do so much. Look at how sad this fucking dog is. Isn't it so nice that they take care of these animals that have already been through neglect and abandonment and everything? It's nice that these wonderful young men decide to take care of these animals in the way that they do. Isn't that just so nice? Doesn't that just fill you with such a nice feeling? So again, that's the husband of Toggle. And here we have, oh no, I opened this one already. Here we have like 2 days later. Oh, sorry, no, let me rephrase that. That was the husband of Buck Riley. Totally a different person from Toggle. But here's Toggle, 2 days later, or 3 days later. A little stress venting. It can be hard to deal with the situation we're in a mixed zoo/non-zoo couple. If you missed it, a dog was abandoned on our property recently. In discussions about this dog, my husband keeps calling him it, which really makes me uncomfortable. He's a handful, and the truth is that we can't afford to keep him. But my husband's priority seems to be to get rid of him. Well, I'm not inclined to rush the process. I mean, yeah, it's not every day a free fleshlight just falls into your lap like that. Come on. So, yeah, I mean, there's more tweets there, but there's just him fucking, oh, I'm such a good person caring for this dog in between raping it. Bouts of fucking raping it. Take a look at chat real quick. Haven't looked at chat in a little bit. Oh, it's going fast. It's going fast. Ugh, it's so hard. He diddled that dog. Pronouns dog. Yeah, you gotta get the dog's pronouns correct. You wouldn't want to offend the dog. I bet he's a handful. You know, damn, for a dog like that, you might need 2 hands. Alright, I'm gonna stop. Buck's husband's fursona is a panda bear named Tempest Panda. Toggle refers to his husband as Bear. Oh, Bear, it's you! Bear, it's you! Guess what? Bear, you get to... Our mod Bear here, she gets to have her day in the sun. It's you! You're Toggle's husband, Bear. I'm so proud to hear it, you know. I hope you're having a good time. Buck's husband is openly into the BDSM subgenre puppy play. You know, I'm more into Doom BDSM and Power BDSM myself. Puppy play BDSM is not, you know, that's like fucking, I don't know, that's like emo metal. That's like metalcore. That's like the BDSM subgenre equivalent of metalcore. I'm good on that. Or baby metal. Toggle has said that his husband trains people in BDSM. So after all of this, the conclusion, Toggle the Rat is Buck Riley. There's really no 2 ways around this. There's more proof that we didn't see here. We can click through these tweets, but it's really unnecessary. Toggle is Buck, and Buck is Toggle, the guy who made the song about our bad is good for me, and break this taboo because our lust is loving, or whatever the fuck those terrible, obvious lyrics were. Yeah, speaking of that, once again, you know, can we just spare hearts here, the lyrics of this, once again. I'm a broken boy because I play too hard. I jigsaw my way into you. I don't know about that. I know you're afraid of lust for loving's sake, but I'm just what you need. Spare me the fear. We're all that we have right here. Our bad is good for me. This sacred taboo we break. Our lust for loving's sake. And then it finally ends with, calm down and let me get close to you. Let me get close to you. I love that. I love the concept of him telling his dog to calm down while I'm trying to fuck you and let me get close to you. You know, the most incriminating, it really goes to show you the most incriminating shit I've ever seen Toggle fucking say is the shit he openly said as lyrics in his band that is not even affiliated with Toggle the Mouse. Because apparently this is less alarming. All these lyrics are less alarming. Him demanding that his dog calm down so that he can... Because, you know, the dog's bad is good for Toggle, obviously. Yeah, that's really disturbing, honestly. Oh, someone banned Sanic in chat, thanks. So that would be helpful. Take him out. Take him out. So... yeah, our bad is good for me and whatnot. Once again, you know, Toggle is Buck Riley. Let's continue, though. Let us continue. It gets worse. People found Buck has yet another furry persona, Clunk the Chipmunk. Let's take a look at this. This is from Expose the FV. The first name I was given for Toggle was @ClunkyMonk. I shared this with a helper and they leaked it to that same forum his picture was posted to. I think that's Kiwi Farms. I wish I could say I stopped working with them after that, but they gave good information after that, which was used to report him. And, yeah. Got this guy blocked, it seems. Rodent, Smut Writer, NSFW, 18 plus only, MM... do not follow without checking my F list. Oh, don't worry. We're gonna seek Toggle's F list. So... oh, jeez. Hang on. Hang on. So down here, more than that, this person confirmed to me that Clunk Russell is the lead singer in Exit Mouse. That's his band. Who's the lead singer of Exit Mouse? None other than Smooch This Pooch, who is already getting a fair amount of negative attention. He's already famous. Things seem to be getting really heated on furry Twitter, but I want my friends to know that they're loved and valued. Even if it's not publicly, please remind your zoo friends that you cherish them. They really need it right now. You know, once again, this is a great example of how, like, back in the fucking 70s, the 80s, even the early 90s probably, you wouldn't have had people like this. You wouldn't have had groups of fucking fellow criminals who are out there being like, no, this is normal. This is just how you are. You were born this way. It's like being gay or something. It's fine. You didn't have these people back in the day, and so if you were, you know, born with the inclination to suck off a doggy dick every now and then, you'd probably just assume that there's something wrong with you and not do anything about it. But nowadays, you know, you might even seek help back then and be like, Doc, I need assistance because I'm clearly broken and need help. But now there's these echo chambers, these literal online safe spaces that just fucking make this shit seem like it's acceptable. So that's really cool. But yeah. So again, this guy. Let me see here. Let me read a little bit more of these tweets actually while I'm here. Here's what I know. A YouTube creator did a video about the Zoophile podcast and was willing to name a suspected Twitter account to me that he felt was Toggle's real account. I looked at it and at his reasons, and I agreed. This Twitter account linked to an F-list account, which expressed not just a positive attraction to zoophilia, it was blatant, but also an attraction to cub porn / Shota. Which, for those of you who lead productive lives and don't know about these things, that is essentially drawn and or furry male child porn of a sort. And there you go. The Twitter account. I asked someone who was at the MFF 2019 rodent party if they could have any idea. So I think this is what we were reading about before, like the people confirming who this is. Specifically, they confirmed that Toggle's pictures from his One Big Grumpy Rat Twitter account showed the same physical traits as the person pictured. So once again, this is Toggle. Band which, I know Toggle will read this if it spreads. I continued looking even after this identity was found. Toggle is the frontman of a furry band, one that still gets furry gigs right now. That's the worst part of all this. He's also you know, not following Corona guidelines. That's great. A band which has some controversy surrounding it, because Toggle has started to be more open even from his band / singer account. Whenever his information does leak, know that he was open about being a zoophile to the rest of the band. They protected him. They're all guilty. So I guess it's fine to let everybody else in the band know, but you want to keep the fact that you're a zoophile mostly secret, because, you know, people just aren't ready for that kind of truth bomb in their music. It's like, this is like finding out that Freddie Mercury was gay. I mean, it's 100% the same thing, honestly. So now Toggle's identity within the furry community. I'm tired of trying to find photos or videos of him raping animals, which I've been told is the only way to get the authorities to act immediately. It's been a month of looking. I'm jaded, but it still fucking hurts. So, you know, this goes through the names and everything. And this is this is Clunk here. His F list, where he's really into all these things. Faving animals and ferals. Fucking all this stuff. Exotic cocks. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah. All this cool stuff like inexperienced partners and age differences. Father, son, cub, water sports and rimming. All very interesting stuff, if that happens to also be Toggle, I would say. We're gonna move along from this Twitter, though. Buck uses, we're back to the document here. I'm reading through what's been said here. Oh yeah, there is the map symbol. There is the, or is that the zoo symbol? I don't know. It was the little, like, Zeta or whatever. The newest thing that they use to hide in plain sight. We got Buck uses his clunk persona for cub porn. Buck likes to roleplay as a 12-year-old boy getting sexually abused and humiliated. Then we got some links to Buck's F list here. I think we've seen enough of that. Buck complains that being into cub porn doesn't make him a pedophile. Questions arise if he's involved with child sex abuse, just as he is openly involved with animal sex abuse. It is not uncommon for zoophiles to also be pedophiles because the core of both paraphilias is about having complete sexual control over an innocent, defenseless target. There is speculation Buck is a zoo sadist, and this is just speculation, apparently. Doug Spink became suspicious of Buck during his time trying to work on the zoo sadist evidence leaks. He said there were too many coincidences to ignore. In the Zooier Than Thou episode about the leaks, Buck talks about Caro being groomed into zoo sadism with a very empathetic tone, implying he may know what it's like to be pulled into the world of animal torture and snuff. And we got a link to the podcast here. You know what? Actually, I wasn't even gonna show this because, you know, I don't need to. Oh, it's a link to the Toad McKinley video. Actually, let me show this, chat. This is the Toad McKinley video. Once again, if you have not seen this, please do check out this video when we're done the stream. This is, I'm not sure if this is this part, okay, this is part 3. All right, so there's 2 parts before this. But yeah, check those out. They're very interesting, and I wasn't even going to show any clips from the podcast because I don't really want to have to listen to Toggle speak right now. But you know, it's a good idea. After all this time, we should show for context for anybody who's not familiar. You know, this is another reason. This fucking voice changer he uses is another reason why everybody hates Toggle.
Unsurprisingly, these details have
Well, this is Toad McKinley.
made him intimately familiar with the monsters involved in the zoosadism leaks of 2019. So familiar, in fact, that at one point during Spink's investigation of the leaks, he noticed enough coincidences that he believed Toggle may have been a zoosadist himself.
I'm sad to say that there was some infighting in our group too. One thing that breaks down in this dark world is trust. Trust is so important for normal, healthy people, but it's a liability when everyone you're talking to is saying, "Trust me, it's all okay," and lying through their teeth. Who can you trust? No one. Not
Who
even
can you trust when you need to?
in your friendly rat co-host or other people involved that I won't name. No one can be trusted.
Yep, I did pull Toggle up one afternoon. Things were lining up in some uncomfortable coincidences at that point. Too many to just simply ignore, so I confronted him. All of that was necessary.
I love this. I love them saying in their podcast about zoo sadism, they're like, yeah, there were sure some weird coincidences, so eventually I had to talk to Toggle. Like, for context, this is not I know it can be difficult to separate the two if you're a normal person, but this is not a zoo sadist podcast. They are coming at this supposedly not supporting that and being like, oh, that's bad. You can't abuse animals that way. You can only abuse animals the way we abuse animals. Then it's fine. So this is technically not advocating zoo sadism. I mean, ultimately it really is, but they don't think, they wouldn't put it that way. And so it's just interesting to me when the hosts of this podcast are literally just like, yeah, well, you know, speaking of people that cut holes into dogs and fuck them, you know, some things were really lining up with my co-host here, and I had to just, you know, do a quick fact check on him real quick, you know, line up some facts and whatnot. And obviously the one who's speaking here The one...
Too many to just simply ignore.
The one who's talking about all of the facts lining up to seem pretty bad for Toggle. That's the co-host who died of ass cancer. The one who, again, just watch the Toad McKinley videos to learn all of the terrible fucking things that Douglas Spink has verifiably done. And that's the guy who's out here saying, yeah, I don't know, Toggle sus. Toggle pretty fucking sus.
So I confronted him. All of that was necessary because we're dealing with a world where lies are absolutely the coin of the realm. I fucking hated doing that to Toggle. It's disgusting. And I'm disgusted that I know how to do that, and that I can make myself do it. But I did, because tortured puppies. And I told Toggle I hoped he'd forgive me someday, because tortured puppies. I told him I would burn his friendship to protect myself from being sent off on a dead-end tangent if necessary. I'd pay that price. I'd pay just about any price to stop this. And
I'd pay just about any price. I'd throw all of my friends under the bus if it means I don't go to prison.
I will.
Well,
Quote from Douglas Spink. So, yeah, that is the dead co-host of the Zooier Than Thou podcast who is out here just like, yeah, my co-host sure is suspicious. Me, the guy who duct taped rats to myself so the cops wouldn't shoot me or whatever the fuck. Me, the guy who has a long, verified criminal record of animal abuse. Yeah, I don't know. I just think that Toggle's a little bit suspicious. I don't know. I had to pull him aside and really check into that. So that's interesting. Let's continue. After Buck's thread on Kiwi Farms went public, and he started falling under increased scrutiny for potentially being a zoo sadist, Buck put out a thread saying he supports quote-unquote non-practicing zoo sadists, and just wants to support his zoo sadist friend. Now I've got the hiccups now because I've been drinking. I didn't think I would wind up fucking hammered during this stream, but there you go. Okay, I can't ignore this anymore. Oh, let me bring this up. Okay, I can't ignore this anymore. I haven't said anything about this because I haven't really been sure how to respond, or if I even wanted to respond, but I kind of have to address this. Thread incoming. I will absolutely support someone who comes to me and says, I have zoo sadist fantasies. Keep in mind, this is not zoophilia. He 100% supports that. No question. You can act on it. You can parade down the fucking street. He's cool with loving zoophilia. But this is him coming out here and soft supporting people that are legitimately, like, raping animals to death. This is him being like, oh no, I'm gonna say that that's valid. I'll come and I'll support you. But I won't stand for a pride movement, even if you're non-practicing. This is just such a little goalpost shift of like, oh no, I mean, I kind of support it, sympathy for the devil, but, oh, I don't actually support it, guys. I'm not that bad. Come on. Again, I just feel like it would be better, honestly, if these people would just be honest. They would just come out and be honest and be like, yeah, I'm like this, and not try to fucking like, you know, if it's just a fantasy, it's fine, like, fucking, someone in chat said something about, like, Jim previously said Medicare, I guess he probably talked about it during his coverage of the Zoo Sadist stuff back when it first, like, dropped. But a paraphrase from Jim was like, they inch forward just enough to, like, not have people want to kill them. Like, they're not willing to come out and say, oh yeah, I totally support this, but they're willing to be like, oh, my secret account, I support this. And I don't even support this, but if you feel this way, it's all these, like, little half measures. Very disgusting. So we're gonna move along. We got more backup screenshots. Are these other parts of this rant? Yeah, this is just him, again, just like, no, but it's fine, though. Just, like, trying to explain it away. It's all okay. It's all okay. As long as it's just a fantasy, bro. It's fine. Buck put out an eerily similar post on his @SmoochThePooch Twitter with regard to zoophilia in late 2020. Buck did not unveil himself as a zoophile, instead saying he was just supporting his zoophile friends. So, once again, if you're just joining us, this is the person who's all but confirmed to be Toggle at this point. Oh, okay. This is one we already saw, actually. This is the one where he's like, cherish your zoo friends. They need it right now. And that's from the alt account of Buck, i.e. totally not Toggle. Remember, absolutely not Toggle, 100%. This is the first image, by the way, and this is, okay. Again, it's just more, it's just more like pity. A zoo furry friend of mine said to me today, you and I both know that plenty of people support zoos in this community. Why don't they ever speak up when this shit comes up? I suggested that perhaps they keep those opinions under locked accounts, as I'd seen a few people. Yeah, once again, zoo pride, everybody. We're all proud of what we do, except make sure you hide your beliefs behind your locked accounts, because secretly we're not proud of this, and we know we shouldn't be. Very cool. So we're not even gonna read all that. Again, we're not here to go through his fucking Twitter or whatever. There's a bunch of stupid shit that's gonna get us angry at their fucking worldview. It's whatever. That's not the point of the stream. But zoos are. I'm sorry to break this to you, chat, but zoos are fucking stupid. I love that this is part of the list of things here. So thank you, Archive the Wolf, once again. Zoos are fucking stupid. On January 16th, 2021, users of Kiwi Farms found the picture of Toggle at the MFF room party, the Midwest Fur Fest. This time it was not confirmed that the man in the pic was Toggle, but he was the prime suspect. And there's a post here. I don't know if we necessarily need to read it. 2 days later, one of Toggle's friends @SarasFallen on Twitter made a tweet mocking Kiwi Farms and asking people to check on Toggle's well-being. When Toggle replied, Saras said they were worried about him because he went silent at a particularly awkward moment for those who do keep an eye on things over there. Let's take a look at this one real quick. Very interesting. So this is a friend of Toggle's being like, yeah, I don't know, the moment that they started sussing you out over on Kiwi Farms, it kind of seems like you shut down fucking everything and you're really ashamed. What is this? The righteous rise with burning eyes of hatred and ill will. Madmen feed on fear and lies to beat and burn and kill. Someone check on Toggle. Rush was hard on him. Are we really using a quote from a Rush song here, too? What? Oh, God. Between you people and Ernest Cline, I can just never listen to Rush again. That's great. I was gonna say before I saw that it was a Rush song, but even now knowing that it's a Rush song, is it just like do you just need to be a huge, like, nerdy fucking loser bitch to be a zoophile? Do you need to be the kind of idiot that responds to, oh no, they found out that my friend fucks dogs with, like, madmen fed on fear and lies, and all this fucking purple prose hyperbole bullshit. Shut the fuck up. Toggle says, I don't pay attention to Kiwi Farms, :3. Me neither. And though I heart Toggle and glad to see you taking whatever it is that was said like a rat, I also heart Rush. I literally don't know what was said and don't care to know, :P. Remember, this is the same kind of fucking, this is the same way that Snake Thing typed. For those of you that don't remember, let me re-educate you on the subject, because again, Snake Thing and all of those fucking zoo people from those leaks, they were just, couldn't fucking stop with the :3s and the :Ps. They're just so cutesy. The ooh-woo rapists up in here. It's good to see you're defiant as ever, all the same. You went dark at a particularly awkward moment for those who do keep an eye on things over there. Haha, I was probably asleep, X3. Here he is out here referring to the worst X-Men movie. Fucking asshole. So, again, the dragnet is closing around Toggle. On February 26th, this is recent, Korust posted a Twitter thread unveiling Toggle's true identity. Let's see here. Unmasking post for Toggle the Rat, aka one big grumpy rat, Toggle Rat. Let me just show the whole thing here. Smooch this pooch, exit mouse, husky in denial, clunky muck, or monk, / Buck Daniel Riley. Toggle the zoophile's days of hiding are over, and the thread is evidence that Toggle the Rat is Smooch this pooch, singer of Exit Mouse. And we got some context here, and it just kind of goes through everything we've already covered, really, maybe with a couple extra shitty Twitter accounts and posts from them. So let me move along. This is all further proof of the objective fact that animal semen rots your brain. Thank you, Ark. Very cool. Where we go from here. Twitter zoophiles are totally not mad and scared as they start up the hashtag I am not Toggle. Or no, I am Toggle. Oh my god, is this really a thing? What the fuck? What the fuck? Are they really doing this? Are they really doing the I stand, like, je suis Toggle kind of thing? Are they really doing this? Goddamn. I am Toggle. The zoophiles like this tag. They're using it to shitpost and to protect this particular zoophile. Buck is Toggle. Let them know. So yeah, you know, I'm not even gonna say, I'm not even gonna say, like, you know, I don't know. I'm not even gonna say don't report this shit. If you see these people doing this, report it to Twitter. Because I'm pretty sure it's been made against Twitter's rules to, like, be a zoophile account or whatever. I'm pretty sure they've made that against the rules, so, yeah. Yeah, if you see people on Twitter unironically using I am Toggle as a hashtag, or really even just supporting zoophilia in any sense, yeah, be sure to report them to Twitter, because they might actually get deleted now. Or I don't remember. Maybe that's just maps. I don't remember. But Twitter is cracking down on harmful shit like that. Toggle has been reported to the police. Continuing the doc here, they've been given all known evidence of Toggle's animal abuse. The police won't do anything until they have video or picture evidence of Toggle in the act with an animal. Toggle being open about abusing animals, giving extreme details about how to abuse animals, running a podcast promoting animal sex abuse with the help of a convicted animal abuser, encouraging others to abuse animals, and networking with people who abuse animals isn't enough to get a search warrant. And the important next part of this this document, life is pain. Apparently all of this isn't enough to get a search warrant, and life is pain. I agree. A Kiwi Farms user who has been talking about Buck and his husband for nearly 4 years accused Buck and his husband of severe animal neglect. Let me take a look at that real quick. Oh, it just never ends, does it? Let's see. We got a screen cap here. Apologies for the sniffles, by the way. It's starting to be allergy season. I used to know people who associated with Buck and Trevor is his husband, apparently. Some Nikocado avocado looking ass fat fuck motherfucker. Some interesting facts that are missed out here. Buck claims to be Puerto Rican. Trevor constantly throws around that Buck has autism to explain his behavior. Oh yeah, I've got autism. That's why I fuck animals. Isn't that just so respectful to people with autism? That's wonderful. My personal friends that I know who have autism, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure they'll take that real well. I'm sure they'll agree with that and be like, oh, well, he has autism. Oh, that's understandable. Yeah. Yeah, we all get those urges. Yeah. Totally. Yeah. He willingly shares that information with people who barely know him like it's a bragging right. Guys, I'm married to a dude with autism. I'm very important. I'm special. I'm a good person. He lives off SSI and never had a job as a W-2 employee, as far as I've heard. The monthly tugboat. I see it's stopping by Toggle's neck of the woods after it hits up Chris. They both have MRSA. I don't really know what that is. The house they live in belongs to his grandparents. Most of their income is funneled to their man-childish lifestyle. Trevor collects weeb shit RPG collector edition video games. Hey, listen. There's nothing wrong with that as long as you don't fuck animals or fuck a man who fucks animals. You know, let's not start throwing all of us fellow nerds under the bus. XD. They are pariahs among the furry community and avoided at all costs. Can't imagine why. They have multiple strays, or they have found multiple strays and taken them in, but they're usually in poor health, so they will just let them die because they live off a tugboat check. Wonderful. Truly the fucking Mother Teresa of furries. GoFundMe is their go-to method for anything. But they will take these, they will take in these animals and beg for money there to guilt people into paying for it. They rarely hit their target, so the animals either die or are taken to the SPCA to be put down. What a wonderful life for those animals, truly. Not only do they not get saved by the people that supposedly, like, rescue them, but they also probably get raped and abused. That's wonderful. Just wonderful. Just wonderful. Mofer Teresa. No chat member. No. Oh, okay. I missed a part. Claw, you missed the part where a zoophile confirmed Toggle's docs while trying to own to haters. Oh, really? Let's click on this. Let me see. What is going on here? Oh my fucking god, have you heard this Zoophiles podcast? Just listen, and I dare you to tell me this person doesn't deserve to be hated, lynched, attacked for thinking that animals should be treated with respect. Toggle rat at one big grumpy rat. Ugh, just listen. And I'm not sure how this is proof. It's got potentially sensitive content. Oh, it's potentially sensitive because it's about zoophiles, right, of course, yeah. As it should be, yeah. So this is a response to the Korust tweet about unmasking post for Toggle the Rat. And, yeah. I guess this is just a fucking butt-mad zoophile being like, confirming that this is the guy. Yeah. Oh, this is. Unmasking post for Toggle, and it's basically saying this is Buck Riley, and then this guy confirms it by being like, yeah, listen to his podcast. And it's, very, very cool. So, I think that's about enough. I think that's really all there is to look at here. It's gonna be fun. Apparently, Toggle likes to copyright a lot of his music, so I can't wait to be like, can't wait for him to decide, oh, he played 5 seconds of my song, so, time to take down his fucking stream or whatever, but, that'll be fun. Yeah, that's about it, really. Toggle has been outed as this lead singer of some band, which really just, you know, not only does it prove everything I've said about they're not really proud of anything. If they were proud of being zoophiles, they'd all go out there with their fucking... They'd all go out there with their fucking driver's licenses and face the screen and be like, hello, my name is John Smith Doe, and I do what I do. But none of them are really willing to do that because... I mean, for obvious reasons, of course they're not, but, you know, just remember all of this. Remember all of the effort that this guy went to hide who he is. just to go around and say, oh, I'm a proud zoophile. You guys shouldn't be afraid. You guys shouldn't feel, shouldn't feel ashamed of what we do in the shadows. Yeah, Toggle the Rat is Buck Riley, which, to be fair, it sounds like he's already got his porn name set up. Buck Riley. It's a good porn name. I gotta give him that, give him credit where it's due. So let's, yeah, this has been a bit of a short stream compared to my average these days, but, I just wanted to get in, get out with the facts, as it were. And, yeah, we're gonna read some super chats here. Let me get some music going once again. And, actually, oh yeah, I mentioned earlier in the stream a band I like that is essentially weirdo Japanese prog rock that sounds like Castlevania music, and that's always fun. Get that set up there. Okay, we got $2 from a bunch of Japanese characters who says a bunch of Japanese characters, and I can only assume that what they actually translate to is, haha, good job, good luck translating this, asshole. So thank you. Got 333 from another name that's just Japanese characters. I'm really sorry, guys, you might want to change your names. Only real rats will like this video. Yeah, we're rats, we're the rats. $3 from Simon Simons. Oh boy, here we go. Also, thoughts on Alice Cooper. Not really into his music that much. Not against his music. Puts on a good show, that's for sure. I thought he was pretty cool when he showed up in the Avantasia album that he appeared on, but I really don't know that much about him. $5 from ComBS. Can I get a suck it, Rat Boy, in celebration of Toggle getting revealed? Suck it, Rat Boy. $7 from Oworific. Don't forget the Sangi Clawfather. Bless us with his presence in this dire time of need. I mean, what do you come here for? What do you think? I'm just not gonna not include the Sangi? I did forget the Sangi for at least the beginning of the stream, but it's fine. Let me see. $5 from the Great Zamboni. I just ate most of a pan of beef stroganoff. I hope the stream doesn't make me throw it back up. Love you, Father of Claus. Man, I could go for some beef stroganoff right now. That's a good suggestion. I've eaten nothing but spaghetti, pizza, and various types of chicken curry for the past, 2 weeks. My diet is fine. Don't worry about me. $2 from Simon Simons. Riffs remind me of Electric Wizard. And then $5 from Simon Simons. Just realized it was Electric Wizard. I think you'd like Uncle Acid and the Deadbeats. Newer doom metal, but sounds classic. I haven't really got into that much doom metal. I do like what I've heard, but I need to listen to more of the important stuff. I've never really listened to what is it, Holy Mountain or whatever by Sleep. Never really listened to that. I gotta check out more doom metal. I've just, I have a special place in my heart for Electric Wizard because I remember when I was first, getting into edibles, I just remember Electric Wizard being the go-to music for, oh my god, my world is melting and shaking, nuclear warheads ready to strike. And, so, it's got a special place in my heart, but 100 rubles from Trumpet Sock. That's not much, but hey, let Sangi watch over us this fine night. Yeah, Sangi is our guardian angel, really. $5 from Rachel Wohaska. Discovered you a few weeks ago, and I've been playing your streams at work while I groom doggos. Oh no. Oh no, what an unfortunate coincidental thing that you happen to do. Oh no. Please groom them properly, not in the other way. Jazz to catch you live. Thank you for the content. Oh, you're welcome. I'm sure this is an uncomfortable one for you if you have a job caring for animals. $2 from Daddy Vio. Yes, rip into the Rat Boy's rat bussy, Mr. Bearclaw. I'm sorry that I read that super chat. But yes, $2 from Toaster. Give us the Kringe, Papa Claw. Ooh woo. I'm afraid there was no way to hide from the Kringe today. That was just bound to happen. 14 Czar from Starkiller. I don't even know what the hell currency that is. Sadness and depression can't keep me from this. Oh no, if anything, it'll contribute. $5 from Shads. Cash for based bully stream. We've never bullied someone on this stream. How could you say that? The closest thing to this being a bully stream was that time I played Bully a little bit. I need to continue playing Bully, actually. Because I love Bully. $5 from Peach Ass, or Pick Ass, I never know how to say your name. You should do a stream on plush stuffers. I mean, Carpet Sample Guy was into plushies. I've talked about plushophiles before. Usually they cross over with other degeneracies, so it's like, I think also Jin1515 was into plushies. His plushie of his Pup Patrol, and of course, or Paw Patrol or whatever, and of course his plushie of Twilight Sparkle that he married. Yeah, usually those people are very interesting if they do crossover with other stuff, but I feel like just looking into that on its own might not be that interesting. I don't know. Maybe. $2 from Sidon the Fish. Rip and tear these fools, Clothulu. Rip and tear! I should have started the stream with some Doom music. That's a good idea. Succubus GF with $2 and basically electric chair with a bunch of heart emojis and heart eye emojis. So we're really romancing the concept of that electric chair, and I agree in some cases. 69 Mexican dollars, or pesos, I guess, from XHTI9. We want a bully stream. Well, you know, I want a PS5, but sometimes you just can't get what you want. $5 from James Ray, Alabama to Texas, and catching my first stream. Thanks in advance for the suffering. At least I have booze, you know? Can't suffer that much when you got booze. £3 from Who's Who. Praise be Clawfather. Well, thank you. $5 from Zorutsu Nagara. Type HAL to Hakalugi. Oh god, more spam. Speaking of spam, S from Squibblable with $5. I guess that's S to spit. $10 from Mina. Hey Claw, you should check out the recent stuff about the owner of Don't Hug Cacti, a fursuit company. There's a big TW doc. I guess that's trigger warning. I don't know. Big doc with a lot of testimonies. Oh, Twitter doc maybe. She also recently made a BS response video. So there's drama in the fursuit community. That's exciting. I mean, I guess if they're disgusting scumbags, I'll look into it. Besides wearing fursuits, that is. $2 from Korust. Ooh, woo, I'll be in chat if you have questions. Well, thank you for your service, Korust. You've done enough. Rest easy, hero. $5 from Mina. The community has been pretty good about calling it out / not supporting them anymore, but big creators are ignoring it or calling it fake. Yeah, anytime you hear about that sort of like, oh, some people are, I don't know, that does sound like something that's probably a bit of a concern. I don't know. Well, I'll look into that. 50 ARS from Augusto Shimizi. Did you check those 3 Toad McKinley videos about their whole podcasts? Your lives have helped me endure my wrist treatment. Oh, damn. Yeah, I've seen those videos. I recommended those to Chad as well. Again, if you've not seen the Toad McKinley videos about Douglas Spink and Toggle and Zooier Than Thou in general, definitely worth a watch after you're done here. $9 from Carry On Storm. Thanks for bringing the degeneracy to me. I'm probably on enough lists for questionable Google searches. Yes, of course. You wouldn't want to have that. You wouldn't want to have that in your feed or in your history. I know Bear once signed up to an incest forum using her real name and location and email, so that's cool. Obviously, it was just to make fun of the people on there, but yeah, she did do that. $5 from Maddie Moo. Hi, Richard. Who's Richard? I don't know. $2 from M and Metfees. Ah, yes, the dead guy seems to be dead. Yeah, under further inspection, he's merely pretending. $5 from the greatest human gamer to ever exist. I'd like to get that vegan teacher's opinion on Toggle. Oh, that crazy bitch on TikTok? Yeah, sure. I mean, bring it to her. Maybe she'll have something interesting to say. $5 from Nuzzles. I'm still happy Toggle has me blocked on Twitter. Well, that is something to be proud of, honestly. $10 from Hunter Valentine. Dude, this is a treat. Thanks for the back-to-back streams, Clawman. Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for watching them. $2 from Pickass, Peachass. Using a MacBook is worse than zoophilia. I mean, I agree, but 370 yen from Cedric Feldman. My god, Toggle was the high-pitched one, right? Yes, the voice changer, motherfucker. $5 from Spooky Nerdy Skellington. Ah yes, attention seekers doing illegal things eventually get caught because they cannot shut up. That is why I love them trying to annoy normies. Yeah. I mean, if you're hiding a bunch of shit about how you're secretly a zoophile or whatever, you'd think that you wouldn't. I don't know. It's a strange place to be in your head, where you. I don't know. Far be it from me to say that something might be up with Toggle's mental state as someone who fucks animals. $5 from Viper with numbers. Elite Speak Viper. Hi, my fiance and I watch your streams together, and we love your content. Thank you for talking about freaks. It makes our day. Also, trans rights, I guess. $5 from... Thank you for watching. I hope I'm glad to hear you enjoy. $5 from Terrible Majoko. Chorus was a good friend of mine, and I know he's really happy you're covering this. Thank you, Klappa. Take my food money for feeding us. Yes, I'm sustaining your minds with important information, honestly. Down the music a little bit. Our Castlevania prog rock or whatever it is in the background. 25 euros from Yow Hunter, not Yowie Hunter. Or no, 25 euros. If I donate to you, will you not private this when it's finished? Unlisted is fine. Please, daddy. Okay, I'm not reading the rest of this. Yeah. I'm probably at least gonna do a clip, so don't worry about that. I know I always say that. It's just that I've got a backlog of clips now. I was working on the Neo Jesus and Cinematic Venom clips earlier, but that'll be happening in the next little while. So that'll be good. $2 from Pickass. Toggle looks like 75% of your subscribers. I don't know where you got that statistic, but I mean, I'm assuming you fall into that. $3 from Jizzrage. Jizzrage. Let me just read that name again. Jizzrage. Or maybe it's Jizzrag with an E. It's like ye old Jizzrag. There's no message, but thank you, Jizzrag with an E. $5 for Mike Productions. Every time I see a zoophilia argument, I lose more faith in humanity. Well, I mean, they're losing their argument, so don't lose too much faith. They only just expose themselves on the subway, probably, but more importantly, they expose themselves for being idiots, and it's pretty easy to shut them down, so, I mean, $10 from Emily Dunn. Haven't caught you live in forever. Thanks for being the trash archivist we didn't know we needed. A true hero. X. Well, I do my best. I was born in the trash, molded by it, so, here I am. Rock you like a hurricane. $5 from Tech Coyote. Honestly, at this point, this isn't even shocking. I don't even understand how this is a divisive issue for furries. Zoophiles don't deserve rights. I mean, you say that, but a lot of furries continue to fucking support these people. And, to their credit, though, usually the people I find who are the most incensed by zoophiles are furries. They are actual, legit, okay furries who are not out there, raping animals or whatever, and they see this and they get upset that their, I guess, good name, quote-unquote, of their fucking community, fandom, fetish, whatever you want to call it, is being dragged through the mud by people like this. And I can understand that. Archive the Wolf, who put together that doc, they're a furry, and I know that there's some other people. Korust, I think, is a furry as well, from what I saw. So it's like, yeah, most it's easy to say that the furries need to stop supporting them because it mostly is furries, but you know, on the other side of that coin, it tends to be furries who are the most upset about zoophiles, from what I've seen, anyway. So you know, there is that bright. There's that shining beacon for zoophiles, where it's like, or rather for furries, where it's like most of them probably don't feel this way, but you know, too many of them are just complacent or don't speak out in some way. Let's see here. $5 from M and Metfees. I'm loving this stream so far. It makes me feel like I'm part of a community of detectives digging around just to find out who this creep is, IRL. Well, unfortunately, being an internet detective rarely gets people actually arrested for the things they've done wrong. Even if they're verifiably criminal things. So, really the best you can do with a person like Toggle is just raise awareness. Let everybody who could ever interact with him know, oh, you fuck dogs. Oh. More of a judgment by court of public opinion rather than, you know, actual legal judgment. But, you know, we'll see. People like this are stupid, and anything he's doing illegally, he might wind up slipping up there, too. $20 from Captain Yar. You're kidding me. This guy's still around? Just dropping in for a minute, but I hope you have a nice day, Clawfather. You know, I'm doing okay, except for the sniffles that seem to have happened the moment I started streaming, so that's cool. Thank you for dropping by. $5 from Aaron Davis. Oh, the Prowler himself is here. I love it when zoophiles try to say that some dogs are as smart as toddlers, as if that suddenly makes it okay. No, really, it just goes to further prove how fucked they are, but they sure do say that. $10 from Plasma Soul. First stream I've caught live in a while. Prepping my S key to spit on the degenerate snot lad. Ah, snot lad. I like that word. I'm a snot lad right now with all this sniffling. I hope you're doing great in spite of the topic at hand. Also, when are you getting a P.O. box? I want to send you stuff. I was actually watching a recent Vinny stream, a Vinesauce stream today, where someone asked him about his P.O. box, and he said, you can email him and he'll give you the details. I think that might be what I do. I may open a P.O. box, and then instead of just giving out the details to everybody, I'll just be like, yeah, you can email me, you can let me know what it is you want to send me, and then we'll work it out from there. So currently I don't have a P.O. box, but you know, maybe someday. I've been a little concerned that people would just start spamming me with fucking nonsense and Anthrax and whatnot. I don't even like Anthrax. They're the worst of the big four thrash metal bands. But, yeah. I will probably look into that at some point. $50 from Lil Boof Pack. Much love, Mr. Bear. Your content is always interesting to watch. Keep up the vibes. Well, you know, I'm out here vibing. That's what I try to do. That's what I do best, honestly, is vibe. So I appreciate you watching and donating, and I hope that you can vibe as well. Vibe right along down to the Twitter report feature, and I don't know. $2 from M and Metfees. It can't be as bad as Cinematic Venom's music. No, yeah. Honestly, I was looking through the first part of that stream today, because as I said, I was trying to do the clip. And, yeah, there's a part in that stream where I say, like, I cannot ever imagine any human being on the face of this planet ever listening to Cinematic Venom's music and being like, oh yeah, I like this, unless they're humoring him or lying. And I stand by that. There's not anybody on the planet who would actually like Cinematic Venom's rap. But, you know, as for Toggle, you know, he's not the worst singer. He's not the worst singer in that one song he made about how it's okay for him to fuck his dog or whatever. The fucked up lyrics we saw from that song. he managed to sing them somewhat okay. So I mean, that's the one thing I can, the one point of non-criticism I can lay at his feet is just you're not terrible at singing from the rooftops about how you want to commit illegal criminal acts. You're definitely better at that than Nick Bate was. Congratulations. Let's see here. $5 from Maggie Giles. So what you're saying is the guy who dresses like a rat, talks like Mickey Mouse, and wears a belt as a necklace isn't normal. No. What would ever give you that idea? $2 from M and Matt Fees. Okay, it's worse than Cinematic Venom's music. I don't know, though. I mean, he is more talented. It's just that the... Oh boy, sneeze. Okay, that was a big one. Yeah, no, I don't know. He's more talented than Cinematic Venom when it comes to, like, singing or whatever. But he's just... His lyrics... Oh boy, sneeze. No, okay, that one was a fake sneeze. That one didn't happen. I hate it when that happens. Yeah, his lyrics are definitely worse, that's for sure. $5 from Zorotsu Nagara. I no longer wish to live on this planet anymore. I was ahead of you by, like, a year on that one. I've been wanting to move to the fucking moon of Titan for like a long time, dude. At least a year. $5 from M and Metfees. This man's taking the whole rat thing too seriously. Just making chewing rodent noises, and now his vocals have made my ears bleed as I'm typing. Yeah, another famous thing that rats do. You know, he truly is. He's the Spider-Man of rat people. He's got all of the powers of being a rat. He's disgusting. He makes you sick to your stomach when you're near him. He squeaks a lot. He does a lot of squeaking. $2 from Jason B. I am a zoophile, and people like him give us a bad name. I don't know if you're still in chat, but someone can go ahead and get rid of you. That's fine. $5 from Siegfried Kerchase. He should be jailed for the mouth noises alone. Yeah. $10 from Mew Ichigo. Hey, Claw, I'm going through some depression right now due to my cat passing away a little over a month ago. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that. So you streaming is helping me to take my mind off my pet. Please have a good day. Remember to eat. I got more chicken curry coming my way probably when I'm done here, or maybe some Mexican food. I don't know, but very sorry to hear that. I hope that you know, honestly, this is not a stream you want to watch if you're going through cat-related grief. You might want to just come back for the next one, but I hope you feel okay. I'm sorry to hear that you're in distress. $5 from IB, or AB. Please, Claude Father, end our suffering. Man, this is only like halfway through the super chats. You guys had a ways to go still. $5 from Savos Mock. Klappa, this music is scaring my guinea pigs, and my dog came to see what the hell's going on. It's safe to say my pets sense the danger he poses. Yeah, it's sort of like how dogs can only hear dog whistles. Or rather, dog whistles are only hearable by dogs, or something. You know what I mean. They can detect a frequency that the rest of us can't pick up on. $5, $10 from Turnip for What? Official. Spare Hearts by Exit Mouse was in the final episode of Cat Ghost, an ARG animated miniseries on YouTube that was covered and praised by Nightmind. My night is ruined and my crops are dead. Yeah, there's another person coming up who says that they heard about Exit Mouse through Cat Ghost as well, which, I mean, I can only assume that they are probably also aware. Again, there's no way you can hear lyrics like that and not have some idea. It's a fucking furry band with lyrics about, let's put aside this taboo, my lust is loving you, and all this fucking shit. Like, you would need to be pretty fucking willfully ignorant to just pretend that that's not suspicious. But, I mean, again, apparently it took this long to figure out that he was up to something. Let's see. $10 from Blue Ocean 17. Hey, Claw, been a year since something tragic happened in my life, but nothing makes me happier than taking down weirdos. Thanks for the stream. Well, yeah, It's a great cure for whatever ails you, honestly. It doesn't matter if you're depressed, maybe your girlfriend broke up with you, maybe your, dog died or something, maybe your parents died, but, shitting on zoophiles will always be there for you. $5 from Lady Akemi. Hey Claw, thanks for covering these weirdos. I just got a puppy, so I shudder at the thought of zoophiles existing. No, they're out there. They are out there. And you might want to make sure you thoroughly vet your friends before you ever let any of them, take care of your dog. Just a bit of a warning there. $10 from Bloodmark Mentor. Money that is long overdue to you, and remember, unprecedented, excessively inhumane violence. Animalistic, you might say. I don't know. $10 from, thank you, $10 from Aaron Davis. Exit Mouse sounds like every generic 2000s indie alt band. I'm just waiting for him to sing about flying, or how he's there with arms wide open. Well, yeah, he's there at the dog pound with his arms wide open. He'll take them all home with him. It's terrible. $5 from Saxman Steph. Big Grumpy Rad is the name of my Red Dragon Cartel cover band. There you go. I told you somebody was going to come along with the cover band jokes, and it didn't have to be me. $5 from Project Spade. Can't stay long. Have an amazing stream, everyone. Have an amazing week, Claw Papa. And on an unrelated note, Zenny Gundam Redemption Arc. I don't believe it. I'll look into it. Good suggestion. I'll look into that. Zenny Gundam Redemption. Impossible. $5 from Jitters XP. Yo, frick Toggle. Me and all my furry homies hate Toggle. For real, though, glad we found his secret identity. Faith in humanity increased 2%. Yeah, we've unmasked the demon. He'll no longer plague Gotham City. $5 from Riddle of Lightning. Why do they only advocate for dog touch and still they eat meat? I don't know. It's perplexing. They have their own logic for it. Some of them are vegans or whatever, but usually they'll have some logic for it where it's like, no, it's fine because here's my 27 tweets about why I'm not a weirdo. I promise. $5 from Kayla E. First time waking up on time to catch a live stream before work. Thanks to both you and Toad McKinley for exposing sex weirdos. Have a good day. Yeah, have a good day. Thanks also to Toad McKinley, because honestly, I'd say his videos do a better job of covering these things than my streams do, but, you know, I do what I can. So thank you. $5 from M and Metfees. This is why our universe only has value in being a sacrifice to the golden demise. Our God sees us as a stain to be wiped clean because of this. Yeah, more and more I'm starting to agree with you, to be honest. $5 from Bird Boy. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. $10 from that alien enthusiast. Love you, Bear. Hope you've been doing well. Since you mentioned you played FF14, I've been wondering if you've still been enjoying it and where you are in the story. I stopped playing it around the time Cyberpunk came out because I was like, I guess I'm dedicated to Cyberpunk now. This is gonna be the game I spend all my time on. And yeah, I played Cyberpunk for a day or two, and then I started wasting all my time with Witcher 3 instead. And yeah, I don't know. It's been a while since I played 14. I was somewhere in the middle of Heavensward, and I might get back to it at some point, but honestly, Bear's trying to get me into World of Warcraft now, so I might just never see you guys again. I might just become that MMO guy and just never do another YouTube stream. It could happen. $5 from Sanic. Another haha, I'm a zoophile, but I'm better than you. I'm not even gonna read it. Thanks for the money though, retard. 10 euros, or 10 pounds from Chewy. Thank you for keeping up the streaming in these uncertain times, Claw, even if it is something so awful. Can we not drop napalm on these monsters? Or brand them so they can't get any more dogs? Well, you know, I'm not a violence person. I'm not a violence person. That's what I just said. I'm not a violent person necessarily. I don't. Well, that's not true. Sometimes I am. Sometimes I advocate violence. In this particular case, though, I will say that I don't know. The best medicine for a person like Toggle is to just kind of spread his image everywhere. Make him a meme. Make him the newest meme of, like, this is the kind of person that touches dogs. Make him the poster boy for zoophilia. If he wants to be such a proud fucking dog toucher, then go for it. Make him into the proudest there is. The fucking poster child for it. Go for it. $5 from Aaron Davis at Sanic. This ain't it. Yeah, I can agree. $6.66 from Roaring Flame Cat. No message, but thank you. $5 from Lady Akemi. Can we please bully zoophiles and kick the crap out of them? I mean, I'm not going to endorse this personally, but I'm also not going to stop you if you again, it's like I said at the beginning of the stream, usually when I talk about people, even if it's people like this, I'm not out here endorsing, oh, go shit on this guy, go tweet at him about what a bitch he is or whatever. I'm not endorsing that. But I'm not also about to, like, you know, and I'm also not endorsing violence against people like this, even if, you know, we might have some serious issues with them. I'm not personally endorsing violence, but I will say that it's not my fault that people like this make people so mad that they want to hurt them. It's not my fault. It's the energy that they're putting out there, willingly. It's the smug nature that Toggle has when he fucking :3s every one of his tweets. It's like, it's not my fault that people watching me, want to hurt you. I don't endorse it, and I don't support it, but maybe you should evaluate your own fucking mistakes. That so many people here have, like, are raising their fucking pitchforks right now. You know what I mean? It's not my fault. $20 from Osgrahim. Glad I got some bourbon to chug today, Claw. Cheers. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one. 35 sec from Green Hat Man. Can't stay around, have to sleep. Night, Claw. Oh, good night. I hope you at least got to the important stuff on the stream. $20 from Cygnus. This is why I day drink. Yeah, I mean, I don't day drink unless I'm streaming, usually. But, I mean, sometimes you just need it. $5 from Thomas Radcliffe. Here I'm come. Have beautiful stream. Much cringe. The punctuation in this is leaving me very confused, but I agree. Beautiful stream. $5 from Riddle of Lightning. Toggle not following virus guidelines. This is how you transfer viruses across species. Yeah. You know, playing his furry band in, like, live concert, playing during Corona, even with masks on. Not a very good idea. $10 from King Chromosome. No homo, but you're awesome. By the way, you should listen to Magma. They're a great prog band from France. I've heard of Magma. I don't think I've listened to them, though, but I will check them out, probably. That's a good suggestion. $2 from Spooky Nerdy Skellington. Cuddling on his F list. What horror. Yeah, that's the most degenerate part of all, honestly. $5 from Bad Outta Hell 13. Hey, man, I hope you're doing well despite looking into this degenerative SOB. Keep on keeping on, brother. Well, again, I'm part of the way to drunk, and, you know, after I finish this stream, I'm planning on, you know, reading some comics and just chilling out, so it'll be okay. I'll be okay. $5 from Hunter Valentine. This is just sad, honestly. These people need help, and they clearly don't want it. At least it makes me feel a little better about my own issues. Yeah, I mean, again, it's like I said before, in the 70s or something, people like this would have been like, oh god, I'm fucked up. There's nobody else like me out here because I'm a fucking weird fucker. But nowadays, it's just sort of like, oh yeah, here's our fucking zoophilia support group. Oh, you want to behead your mom and fuck her? Ah, here's our support group for that. You're not a weird fucker. You're not a criminal. You're not a disgusting, sick person that needs help. Nah. Yeah, you're fine. Welcome to our safe space, friend. Where all manner of animal love is, like, it's getting out of hand. It's getting ridiculous. Let's see. 99 cents from Platty. Thank you. 3 pounds from Son of Angron. Where's a good chain axe when you need it? Yeah, or a flail, you know. You know, I feel like the flail has really fallen out of popularity, but if there was ever a bitch you needed to flail, it was probably a zoophile. Just a good old-fashioned flail right to the face. Not that I'm supporting anything. I'm purely talking about this in Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. It's just a hypothetical in that game. $5 from M and Met Fees. I wanted to save this query for the climax, but who's worse, Toggle or Snake Thing? The zoo versus the nonce. Well, I mean, Snake Thing is everything Toggle was, but worse, frankly. So it's Snake Thing. But as far as we know, Toggle is as bad as Snake Thing in behind closed doors. So I guess the answer is, as far as we know, the answer is Snake Thing. But for all we know, it could also be Toggle. Who's to say? $5 from Hobob Ho. Notice me, senpai. There you go. You got it. $5 from Rachel Mays. I got into Exit Mouse through the series Cat Ghost recently, and I'm reeling. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's like becoming a fan of Megadeth and then learning about all the weird shit Dave Mustaine believes. It's like, oh boy. Oh boy. All his songs about holy wars and next thing you know, they'll take my thoughts away. Oh, this is because you think Obama's birth certificate is fake. Oh, okay. All right, so you're just a crazy person. I gotcha. Obviously, that's a little bit less crazy than wanting to fuck dogs, but still, it's like, don't look too deeply into your heroes, I guess. Just maybe just listen to the music. Although I have to say, if you're into Exit Mouse and you don't, like, if you're into Exit Mouse and you don't know, again, just listen to the lyrics. It's so incredibly obvious. Maybe it's just confirmation bias because we now know Toggle is Buck Riley. But if you listen to the lyrics in that, like, Strange Hands or whatever the fuck it's called, Spare Hands or whatever, that is just a song about how he wants to fuck animals. That's the whole lyrics. That's every part of the lyrics. So, I mean, really, you should have probably picked up on it at some point, but, you know, I'm sure at some point you may have, so I'll give that to you. $5 from Am and Met Fees. Oh shit, I accidentally drew the parallel between Toggle and Snake Thing before it was even brought up, :3. Yeah, :3. I do remember Archive the Wolf calling Snake Thing the uwu rapist back in the day, and that's true. I don't know, maybe Toggle might just want to chill on, you know, all of the things that directly make him similar to Snake Thing. I don't know, that might help. It's kind of like how Douglas Spink was like, yeah, there was some evidence piling up that I couldn't ignore, that my co-host here might have been one of the zoo sadists. It's like, yeah, maybe try to diminish those effects as much as possible. $5 from Emily Dunn. Do you think Chris Chan has been / is a furry? I don't know, something. He's close to it, at least. He's probably furry adjacent. He's to furries what Asperger's is to autism. There you go. I don't even know what that means. $5 from Pickass. Cool thing about the USA, playing detective on the internet isn't enough to get a search warrant. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes it feels like it should be, though. Sometimes if you can confirm that a person's doing something illegal, I don't know. I feel like the cops might want to at least notice it. You know, pay attention. $5 from Garrick. Hug your pets for the animals taken by these two, everyone. Pensive emoji. Yeah. Hug them a little close for this one. Not that close. $5 from Tom Deneen. You know, it's ironic that your previous stream on Zooier Than Thou popped up in my recommended on Saturday. Yeah, I was looking at that, actually, the previous stream. I started watching some of it, and that's really just me being drunkenly shouting at things. That's the whole stream. Thankfully, this one today is a little bit more, you know, managed. A little more ordered. I don't know. A little less just me fucking screaming it at a podcast. $5 from Silly Palm. There have been Yakuza bosses and South American political figures who were zoophiles. Fucked in the head is fucked in the head across the board. I mean, I've never heard of that, but I believe you. I will say, I don't know. It does tend to be, from what we can tell on Twitter or whatever, it tends to be like weird, nerdy white people that are usually the culprits. It always seems to be the same group of people that look like they would shoot up a school are also the ones that look like they'd fuck Fido. But I believe you. I'm sure it's fucked. I'm sure these people come in all shapes and sizes. I'm sure they come in every shape and size of dog. $5 from Maggie Giles. They can afford all these mics, instruments, and recording equipment, but can't afford to take a dog they rape to the vet. Yeah. Again, Buck Riley of Exit Mouse has like fucking 5 guitars or whatever in that one video alone, and all these effects pedals and shit, but apparently they don't have enough money to care for the animals that they quote-unquote rescue. That's what we hear from an inside source anyway, but yeah, it's real interesting. It's almost like that's not the main objective when they take these animals in. Can't believe it. $2 from Jizz Rage. Glad I finally got to catch a stream, Claw. Heart emoji. Oh, I'm glad you got to chill out here as well. It's been all things considered, I think it's been a pretty fun one. $10 from Pom Pom. Watch Alice Cooper's The Nightmare. You will love. I mean, I'll check it out. I guess I've heard it. He does kind of like rock opera kind of stuff. So I mean, that's always something I'm in the mood for. $2 from Mac with some cheese. Definitely worth the time and money. Thanks, Claw. I'm glad you stopped by, and I hope you had fun. $15 from Pina. Was gonna have hot dogs for dinner, but after this stream I've decided to explore other options. Yeah, after this stream I've decided to go on a diet for approximately 6 years. $2 from M and Matfees. Speaking of Castlevania, did you watch Season 3 yet? I have. I watched that a while ago. I was actually thinking about where Season 4 the fuck is. Because I want Season 4 already. It needs to happen. I know it's gonna happen, but where is it? Goddamn. $2 from Pirate Primate. What is your opinion on Kurt Cobain and Nirvana? I mean, pretty much everybody else's opinion on him. He's a really talented guy who died too soon. I'm a fan of Nirvana. I don't really play a lot of their music on stream or whatever, because, you know, it's like playing the Beatles or some shit. But I'm not really usually into that kind of grunge thing. But Nirvana is definitely like what's the term? An exception to the rule, I guess. I don't know. I like some grunge stuff, but Nirvana's definitely the preferred type, from what I've heard. $20 from Armageddon Steel Legion. Deadwing. Whenever I hear that excuse, makes me so mad as an autist, especially for such degeneracy. It reinforces the myth that we are unempathetic losers. Autism is more like not getting subtle social cues. Yeah, the very subtle social cue that you don't want to fuck your dog. Right. Yeah. I mean, I believe you. I'm saying it's unfortunate when they are all like, oh no, I'm not a weird fucked up piece of shit. I'm actually just autistic, so that's why I fuck dogs. It's fine. I'm a victim, guys. I'm a victim, and you guys should feel sorry for me. That's always fun. $20 from the Blue Ferret Project. Lord Sangi, patron saint of darkness. Please bless this stream as we sacrifice this rat rapust tonight. Let us use on their sins with many S's, and uh-ohs in chats and uh-oh stinkies. So we made feed on your communion. Spit. I guess this is a Bible thing. There's some weird turns of phrase in there that I'm not getting, but yeah, that's to spit. $5 from Chuck Campbell. Not fur related, but I thought you'd like to know. Dayton's brother passed away, and he made it all about him on Twitter. Revenge of the Sis stays on top of him. Yes, I'm aware that Revenge of the Sis stays on top of him. After I made my video about Dayton Hypernova, it appears that they've decided to completely hoard any and all information about that guy, because they were, like, really upset that I made fun of their lolcow, I guess. So, I don't know. Guess I can't really talk about that. My hand's tied on that one. I guess they run the monopoly on Dayton Hypernova news, so gotta go watch them. $3 from the Blue Ferret Project. I meant feed, not use. Hate the stream, love you. Oh, thanks, I hate the stream as well. £5 from Dan Gerard. Your content is criminally underrated. I found you and spent like 2.5 weeks binging all your stuff a while back. Keep it up, my man. Thank you very much. I would say that I'm rated just the way that I need to be. But I do appreciate that. And I'll keep on doing what I do, I guess. $5 from Benjamin Evans. Ooh woo, thankies for the stream, Claudaddy. Oh, you're welcome. Never talk like that again. $5 from Vlak. Hope you're doing okay after this stream. It looks pretty cringy. Wish you luck in your moving process. You should be my Canadian mail-order bride. Haha, joking unless. I'm good on that. Thank you for the offer, but yeah, I'm working on the moving. I did say that back during, like, the fucking Valentine's Day stream, because it's been quite the process, but, you know, we're working on it. It'll take some time, though. $5 from Mina. Hopping in one last time to say I sent the tweet with the doc in a DM, along with some other, some more info. Keep up the good zoophile busting work, Claw. Well, thank you. I will try to remember that, but as I said last night, I basically never look at my Twitter anymore. I was on Twitter a bunch during this stream because a lot of the stuff we were looking at was on Twitter, but I mean, I have not checked my fucking messages or anything in like 6 months. I don't know, the last time, no, I guess not that long. The last time I tweeted was the last time YouTube did something fucky to me, and I had to, in complete futility, I had to ask them to change their decision, and then they did nothing. So, ever since then, I've just been, yeah, Twitter's just depressing. I would rather not go there. It makes me feel like the human race is doomed, and furthermore, it makes me feel like we should be doomed. But thank you. I'll try to remember that, and hopefully I'll look into that. But yeah, let me see here. $5 from Nerby T-Tops. To be honest, the furry community has barely any spine when it comes to self-policing. Yeah, I don't know. That does seem to be how it is. That does seem to be how it is from what we can tell. The furries are super welcoming to everybody, and they'll hide your secrets about fucking dogs. Probably because a lot of them want to as well. And as much as I say that most of the people I've seen who have been the most incensed about zoophiles have been other furries. That being said, the vast majority of them seem to just be willing to, like, say nothing, or at even worse, actively hide people and protect people and, you know, harbor fugitives, as it were. 10,000 COP from Unersame. I don't know what this currency is, but I mean, 10,000 of it. I don't know. Thank you. Maybe decent furries are scared of zoos because they think zoos will rape them. I don't know. That's funny, but probably not. $10 from Cave Lady. The mean streets of zoophilia needs a taxi driver. A Travis Bickle, I mean. No one would miss these people if they wound up dead in Minecraft. In Minecraft, yeah. As long as they die in Minecraft and then coincidentally never show up again on social media or at any dog pounds, that'd be great. Again, I'm not actually endorsing any kind of violence or anything like that. I'm not about that life. Again, as I said before, I think that the best solution to this really is to just publicize his fucking pictures as much as possible, and the proof that he is the guy who wants to rape animals. Get him out there. Retweet all his shit. If there's any big YouTubers out there who are watching this, if fucking Wang happens to watch this stream or something, you know, yeah, just go and retweet some zoophiles with no context. Let them be popular. Let them be famous. Because they deserve it. They deserve to have everybody see their wonderful opinions. I always feel like the best recourse when someone's being a horrible retard is to expose how horribly retarded they're being to the world. And then everybody will unanimously be like, oh, okay, so I'm never gonna listen to you because you're a fucking moron. Okay, I gotcha. That's just my opinion, though. $5 for Maggie Giles. I would buy you a PS5. Ooh, woo. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I would buy a PS5, but fucking all the scalper bots already did. So you know, I'm stuck over here playing my PS4 games on a PS4 instead of on a PS5, which, you know, perish the thought, honestly. $4 from notmyactualname.exe. You can't hide from weaponized autism. No. When they get their grips on you and they find out that you've been doing something disgusting, the autists of the internet will fucking triangulate your location based on the light hitting your face or whatever. They will figure out your exact Google Maps location based on that info alone, so just be very afraid. $2 from Keith Ringer, no message, but thank you. $2 from Hyrix, diving back into the sea of loathing. Yeah, that's what this whole stream has been about, really. Just, learning to hate. End of sentence, really. Just learning to hate. £2 from Rotomington. The cure for zoophilia is fire. Well, he says press G, but I'm assuming he means press F, or maybe press G to gas. I'm not sure. But yeah, press G, chat. $10 from Keith Ringer, super chatting for the first time, and I messed up, but I want to say F that Sanet guy, or whatever his name was. Hopefully next time I can donate a lot more paternal parent claw. I like that. That's a good way of putting it. No claw father, none of that. Paternal parent. Sperm giver. That's another one. No, actually, don't call me that. Never call me that. $10 from Todd Howard. Oh, he's here. If you've read Jojo Lion, I don't know. Toggle deserves an endless calamity from Wonder of You in Minecraft, of course. I don't know anything about JoJo except for the music references. And the fact that the fans won't shut the fuck up about the music references actually being JoJo references. Anytime anybody mentions Sheer Heart Attack, the Queen album, or Killer Queen, or Tarkus, or anything else, there's always that one fucking chuckle fuck. There's always that one perma-virgin who's gonna die a loser, who's gonna die alone, who's like, oh, that's the JoJo thing! Yeah, fuck you. But yeah, I'm not familiar with JoJo, but I will say Toggle deserves to, I don't know. Toggle deserves to be swallowed up by a black hole and slowly feel every cell in his body die over the course of, like, fucking an infinity. Because I hear that's what happens when you, like, you fall into a black hole and you get spaghettified by the black hole, and it feels like every cell in your body is being, like, stretched, and it's some wild shit. That's what Toggle deserves. $5 from Ezra F. All we need now are necrophiles whining about their degeneracy in echo chambers to complete the unholy trinity. Well, that's called Tumblr. Those people exist. So I mean, maybe that'll be its own stream. But $5 from Thomas Radcliffe. Big claw, brother. I'm come. I'm saw. I'm sad. I don't think autism has anything to do with their degeneracy. Came in late to the stream. Good night, Claw. Oh, good night. I also don't think that. I mean, if it might contribute on some level of, like, social imbalance, you know, social disorder kind of thing. I'm sure that contributes to it, but it's not an excuse. And obviously I know a lot of people who are autistic who are obviously not out there fucking their dogs or whatever. So, and in fact, this whole thing, I know a couple people who are autistic who said that, like, oh, I'm not even gonna watch this stream because these people make me so angry. So it's like, no, that's not an excuse. That's just kind of shitty to people that, you know, have actually, that's shitty to the people who face similar challenges and have overcome them in some way. You know what I mean? Like, that ain't it. I don't know. $5 from the Blue Ferret Project. How much would we have to give you on Patreon for you to do a Chris Chan Dimensional Merge stream? That's a dead horse, dude. I guess if it was a Patreon thing, I mean, I would consider it. I've often said if I ever did a 24-hour stream, it would probably have to be Chris Chan, because, I mean, what else is there to talk about for 24 hours? If I ever did that, but I don't think so. Chris Chan's been discussed enough. I guess I could go through, like, every Sonichu comic and, like, I don't know, go through the history of Chris Chan in, like, a brief way. But there's a lot of videos that already do that, channels like Gibby or whatever, that Gino Samuel, that take care of that sort of thing. So yeah, I don't know if I need to talk about Chris, but you know, maybe if it was a Patreon incentive, maybe someday I'd consider it. I don't know. I do feel like we're past the point of making fun of Chris Chan. He's just a sad case at this point. So I don't know. There's nothing fun there. Even if he does come up with wacky shit that's hilarious on occasion, it's like, it's not worth it. Let me see. £5 from Chewy. Just one more little donation for the Happy Leaf Fund. I actually need to buy some more Happy Leaf when I'm done here. $2 from Cozy Masamune. Name of rad band, please. Heart emoji. That was Ars Nova. That was an album called The Book of the Dead. And yeah, I found out about them one day, and I was just like, oh, this is like Final Fantasy boss music plus Castlevania music plus like 70s prog rock as just a full band. And the coolest thing is they're actually I don't think they're an all-female band, but they're actually, like, mostly female, which is kind of rare for, you know, like, prog rock, instrumental kind of music. I don't know, that's the only band I can think of that's, like, totally female-fronted that's that kind of music, so that's kind of a cool thing. Let me see, $5 from Mud Dragon. I'm going to softly pet my hamster and give her a peanut for making her listen to this degeneracy. You know, that's very nice. I don't know if hamsters eat peanuts, but, you know, just be careful there. Give the hamster whatever it should be eating, and yeah, I support nicely caring for your hamster after this. But that will do it, once again, for the stream. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. I'm going to end things now on another song here from Ars Nova. This is a song called Cazadora de Astros. And it's a pretty nice song. Take a listen, everybody. And take it easy. Penis. Don't rape dogs.